Hello, my name is Dr. Rotowa. I'm a GP at Tower Family Healthcare working from our Minden site. Generally, I tend to come in, take the opportunity to see our staff, find out what's going on the floor, have a bit of a chat to people, have a bit of a laugh with people. It is very important that we have a very sort of happy atmosphere. Then it's a case of finding out what the admin work is like. So how many prescriptions do we have to deal with? What letters are there that we need to think about? Might take the opportunity to find out who my colleagues are for the day. So it might be that some of them need a bit of support from me, or it could be that actually I'm the one who needs support from my colleagues. So taking the opportunity to have that morning chat is really quite important. It can vary from a young person who's got significant emotional needs to an older person with dementia to somebody with very significant diabetic problems or cardiac issues. It could really be anything who walk through my door. The most important thing is that I treat everyone with the same amount of respect and I give them the time that they need to resolve the problem, which actually is one of the things that's great about this job. It keeps you on your toes, it keeps you thinking, and it's what makes it interesting. The best bit of the job is seeing people. The bit of the job that takes the longest that people don't realize is admin. So admin involves, for example, looking at your prescriptions and make sure that we've got it right, we're giving you the right quantity, we're giving you the correct drugs, and the drugs aren't interacting with each other. We also have a plethora of information coming in from emails, from text messages, sometimes, phone calls. It's the difficult part of the job, but it's a very, very important part of the job. The day doesn't finish until I'm comfortable that the things which we need to deal with are things which are really, really important to sort it out. Once they're sorted out, I leave. And if I'm lucky, if I can get home in good time, I have time to spend with my daughter, to give her a bath, to read with her, to do bedtime with her. And that grounds me because that reminds me of the really important things in life. I may get the opportunity to, partake in one of the 50 million and one things I'm interested in. I've got this dream that I'll be able to learn to speak Spanish again, or that I'll be able to learn Yoruba, which is the language that I was brought up in, the language that my parents speak. And if after that, before I go to bed, pick up that book which I've been planning to read for absolutely forever and a day, and yeah, that's what the end of my day looks like. The thing that makes me the happiest is making children smile. Because when you look at it, when you think about it from that child's viewpoint, they're usually coming to see me because they're unwell, they're scared, and all they want is their parents. So if I can make any child smile, that's a win. That's brilliant. It makes the day infinitely better. Nobody comes to see a doctor because they want to have a chat and a cup of tea. They're usually coming to see you because there's a problem that's worrying them. What I try and do is explain to you what I think the problem is, tell you how we're going to approach it, what we're going to do to work it out, and what we're going to do to fix it. Try and create basically a plan and take into account what you think is the patient. And that's important. That's what I most enjoy about the job, because at the end of the day, that's why I became a doctor. I wanted to help people. That's what it's about. I'm quite interested in design and in how things work, how things look. So would I want to be a product designer, the sort of person that designs sofas and lights and armchairs. But then I also like food, so would I want to be a chef? And I think whatever I ended up doing, I think I'd want to do something that involved talking to people, having a chat, having a laugh, because life is better that way.